Hey guys, Going to Football here, back with another video, and today's video we are back with another week of the Premier League predictions for game week 36. So I hope you all do enjoy this video. Do all enjoy this video when you all see it. Sorry for doing the video a bit late. It's just because I've just had other commitments, you see, so I hope that is okay. Just to clarify, for these games, that there's no game for Chelsea or Leicester as they're involved in the FA Cup this weekend. I can't see there's a game for Man United or Arsenal here. Man United versus Arsenal either. So let's just get into the first. Let's just get into the first game of the video, which is Newcastle versus Man City, the first game tonight, which is Newcastle coming off a 4-2 defeat to 4-2 win away at Leicester, and Man City coming off a 2-1 defeat at home to Chelsea. Man City win the league despite losing last week because United lost. Newcastle are actually doing really well at the moment, and we all know that relegation has been confirmed already, and Newcastle have survived for another season in the Premier League. Here, where you can say now Man City have won the league, and they won't be worried to see lose, but obviously they still want to keep on winning, right? However, I am going to predict that Man City to come away with a win here at St James's Park. So I'm going to say Newcastle 1, Manchester City 2. I think Newcastle will struggle without Callum Wilson tonight. Well, they got Joe Willett to rely on, but they've got no Callum Wilson again. He's been one of the best players this season, to be honest. So that's a big blow for Newcastle. So Newcastle 1, Manchester City 2. So right, the next game now, which is Burnley versus Leeds. Oh, this is a good game. Burnley are doing really well at the moment, coming off a 2-0 defeat. A 2-0 win away at Fulham and securing their safety in the Premier League yet again. And Leeds coming off Leeds coming off a 3-1 win against Spurs. Leeds played very good in that game again, and rightly deserved to beat Spurs in my opinion. I don't know if you know for this game, but this player called Chris Wood, who plays for Burnley, used to play for Leeds. He did really well at Leeds. Well, Chris Wood started off really bad at the start of the season, but now he's actually doing really well now. So you could see him scoring against your former team here, against Leeds here. So hopefully he might score for Burnley against his former good Leeds. I can see quite a few goals in this game actually. Maybe because usually Burnley are boring to watch, but here I'm predicting a good game here. So I'm going to say Burnley 2. Burnley 2, Leeds 2. So a 2-2 draw between Burnley and Leeds. Right, so the next game now, which is Southampton versus Fulham. Well, of course, Southampton coming off a 3-1 win against Crystal Palace. Massive win for Southampton there. And for Fulham, they have been confirmed as going down. But it's the same for Fulham, really, because they've actually played some good stuff this season, but they've just got far too many draws, and they just haven't got too many wins this season, which has been their big problem. Can Fulham play for a bit of pride here and hopefully come back up again next season, because this is 2 relegations for their second season coming back into the Prem. Into the Prem. So here, my prediction here, I don't think there's going to be too many goals in this game, and I'm going to go in and say Southampton 1, Fulham 0. So 1-0 to Southampton. And I reckon it's likely, or a 1-1 draw, but I'll go 1-0 Southampton. Right, so the next game now, which is Brighton versus West Ham United. Well, of course, Brighton coming off a 2-1 defeat to Wolves. Wolves in their recent game is Lewis Dunk getting sent off and Mopé getting sent off right at the end for apparently, I don't know if it's true, he swore at the referee. And for West Ham then coming off a 1-0 defeat at home to Everton. West Ham haven't been in the biggest form lately in the last four games with only one win in the four with 3 defeats. But West Ham overall have been a great team to watch this season. I think Brighton will struggle tonight without their captain Lewis Duncan Mope and Malpe. Big blow for them to take there. My prediction here, I think West Ham will edge the game. West Ham are going to edge the game very slightly here and win 2-1. So Brighton 1-1, West Ham United 2. The next game now, which is Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Crystal Palace coming off a 3-1 defeat away at Southampton. Benteke getting the opening goal, and then they lose. Then Southampton go on to beat Palace 3-1. For Aston Villa coming off a 0-0 draw to Everton, and Jack Grealish finally making the return at last. Villa are nothing without Grealish, honestly. They would have gone down if it wasn't for him last season. He would have gone. I think both teams will have to settle for a 1-1 draw here, so it's going to be... So I reckon 1-1. So Crystal Palace 1, Aston Villa 1. Nothing much to say on that one, to be honest. So simple 1-1 draw. We're on to the next game now. Spurs versus my team Wolves. Well, this is going to be a very tough game for us. However, I am feeling confident. In recent weeks, our latest schedule, our easiest schedule, struggling in our easiest schedule, moving on to an even harder schedule. I was like, we're not getting any points out of any of these games here. And over some recent weeks, I've been thinking, because our recent meetings with Spurs, we've actually played quite well. So, even better away. We've beaten them 3-1, but that was at Wembley though, but it still counted a win. And we beat them 3-2. We beat them 3-2 last season at their brand new stadium. Recently this season we last met, we got a 1-1 draw against them. To be honest, it was a pretty scrappy game, but if any team is going to win it, it would have been Wolves. Yeah, it would have been Wolves, yeah. You know what here? I will take a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw against Spurs will not be too bad. Well, their consistency's actually been pretty good at home, but it's actually been pretty poor away. And we'll have to cope with the likes of Harry Kane, Son and Gareth Bale. It will be very tough, as our defence have been terrible this season, but I am going to be confident, because you can't be negative all the time, and go for a draw. So Spurs 1, Wolves 1. Right, to the next game now, which is West Brom versus Liverpool. West Brom have been confirmed as down following a 3-1 defeat away at Arsenal. We all knew this was coming for West Bromwich Albion, because they were playing some good stuff, but it was too little too late. Even when he brought in Allardyce, we knew that he probably wouldn't keep them up. But this is West Brom, this is keep him, and I think that West Brom probably will come back up again, because you know Big Sam, he'll do something. Well, this is the first club in his managerial career in the Premier League that he's ever got relegated with. Well, there's only one big club he's really done well with, which is Bolton Wanderers. The Bolton were everything with him, they were. So my prediction here for this game, well, Liverpool, onto Liverpool now. Well, they've come off a 2-0 win against Southampton and a 4-2 win against Man United last night, because that game against Man United got called off due to the Glazers riots. So that has to be rearranged. And Liverpool Champions League hopes are still alive, but I think it will be very tough. They need 3 points in all the games, really. Here, I can see a really simple, easy win for Liverpool here, because West Brom know that all but down. But West Brom will be looking to play for a bit of pride, where Liverpool want to keep fighting for the Champions League. So my prediction here is West Brom 0, Liverpool 3. We could get a Mo Salah, or hopefully a Diogo Jota masterclass, Hopefully Diogo Jota has a hat-trick against West Brom. He's a former Wolves player as well, so West Brom won't want to come up against him, will they? So 3-0 Liverpool. Next game now, which is Everton versus Sheffield United. Well, Everton this season, they're home. Recently, they've come off a 1-0 win away at West Ham and a 0-0 draw to Villa last night. Well, Everton's home form. Well, the home form has been dodgy this season. They've lost to Villa at home, Burnley at home, and they lost to Fulham, and Newcastle, and teams like West Ham, and of course you would expect them to probably lose against City. Well, the home form is actually 15th in the league this season, not too great. Here, I can see a simple 1-0 win for Everton here, or a 1-1 draw here. You know what? I'm going to go in and say here, I was tempted to go 1-1 draw, but Sheffield United are all but down, and because got no confidence now, they just want to get back to the Champions League as soon as possible to start the rebuild. So here, Everton 1, Sheffield United 0. Can Phil Jagielka return and make a return against his former team? He did play for Sheffield United recently. Then he went off to Everton for quite a few years, and he went back to Sheffield United on a free agent. But most of his career has been spent out at Everton though. So my prediction is Everton 1, Sheffield United 0. So, right then guys, that will be the end of the Premier League predictions video for game week 36 now. So if you did all enjoy this video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Have a good one guys. Hopefully I'll be back on Sunday evening or Monday night with the Wolves match review for Tottenham versus Spurs. So hopefully that's a good match review to look forward to. Have a good one guys. See you all around. Bye everyone. Enjoy the football this weekend.